Hi, my name is Monique Lopez. I'm an artist. I'm also a designer. I work here at the McMichael. I've been here for 8 years. I really like to sit down and just kind of stare at what I'm going to be painting. That's how I like to do it. Even when I'm teaching my students, I like to tell them, really walk around the grounds, and if you kind of see something that sparks interest, really take a minute to just look and focus on it, and you'll know if it's the right piece. Here I kind of have, my little kit, just some paints, paintbrushes. My personal preference is when I travel doing en plein air paintings, I do like to bring acrylics just because it's easier to carry. Also, the drying process, I don't have to worry about it being wet or smudging. Right now, I'm just going to kind of get my paint palettes sorted. I feel like I'm just going to start on a fresh one just so I don't mix up the colors. Yeah, so I started my base, just a rust red, red oxide to be specific, but I feel this color will really bring out the wood and especially the trees and the little bits of sky that I'm going to capture. I'm just going to start on just basic colors. I like to focus more on, I'm going to do a quick little underpainting, which I'm going to use more of this red oxide, maybe a little bit of brown just so I can see the lines better. Right now I'm just focusing on capturing the basic shapes, kind of laying it out. I like to go straight in with the paint just because I can, play around with the composition a little bit, make sure I like where things are placed. Because I find if I use pencil right away, the graphite just gets all mixed up and I don't want it to be there. This is kind of my favorite part, is kind of just starting off and laying down color everywhere. Because it's not the most, I don't want to say scariest part, but it's just so much fun, just kind of feeling out the color, like really focusing in on the main color that you see and just going for it. Right now I'm just working from kind of back to forth, or back to front. So I'm kind of looking past the trees right now, kind of catching that color of the sky, maybe brightening it up a little bit. And then once that dries, then I'll start kind of forming those shapes of the leaves, kind of the bushes, some of the branches, just so it's like a natural order of things. I'm not worried about how it looks just yet. My main focus right now is just getting this color down, so then I can start slowly forming, shaping it, and then applying detail where needed. And again, a lot of people approach painting art in a different way. This is just the way I like to do it, but whatever is most comfortable to you, that's right for you. I always tell my students to I never try to rush their creativity. I want them to do what's natural, how they feel it should look. And I know I'm even one of those instructors where if they really want to work on something, I'm not going to rush them. I just want them to, you can stay inside, chill, finish your stuff. I just want them to be happy with their outcome, What I was kind of working on now is just from color blocking, getting those areas, shapes, just kind of building on top of them more and more until I get an image and composition that I'm happy with. What I would probably do later on when I go to my studio is for sure wrap up some details. It's kind of hard to get those fine lines. How do I know if a painting's done? I've been struggling with that myself, but I find there's always little tweaks here and there, and then eventually when I'm kind of, okay, you know what, I feel proud of it. You know, I got my colors, I got my composition. And I feel like when I wait to smile for a bit, that's when I know like I've done something good and that I'm proud of.